I've, as you can probably hear, and hopefully it's not too loud, the minute I come out to do the reading, they come out to cut the yard for the park. And they started on the side next to me. So I've been waiting for 40 minutes. I don't want to wait anymore because I have to leave in 30 minutes. So this is going to be a quick one. When I come back, it'll probably be inside because I ran out of mosquito spray. But we'll take it off inside. that just bugs me. It bugs me so much. Like I said, I've been waiting. Hey, Britt, I've been waiting for 40 minutes. 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Tell me if you can hear me. If you can't hear me, then I'll just have to do this another day, um, or another time today. Hi, Sus. I've been waiting for 40 minutes. Like, I have to go pick up the kids at 1:15. I can stretch it to 1:30 because their appointment's not till 2:15. But this was me trying to be on time today. But can you hear them too much? But now they're coming back over here. It's been 40 minutes. Okay. But are they drowning me out? Are they loud and distracting? All that damn grass that way. There's like barely any grass this way. All that grass that way. And they're over here. Okay. It's crazy. And it's two of them with big machinery, little riding things. When one finishes, the second one comes. I'm like, what are you doing? He just came here. It's muffled. That's a big deal. I think the phone is now quitting on me because I heard it was muffled yesterday when I was talking to my boo. I don't know why it would be muffled. Okay. I like the way you think is Sean. Oh, I don't know if it automatically filters. You know what? I'm gonna run in. I have enough battery that I can do this in 30 minutes. So I'm gonna run in the house real quick and grab my headphones, and that should help. So it just started yesterday. But anyway, hold on. Give me. Wait. Okay. This should handle the problem. I hope we can get together. I I really hope we can get together. Hopefully y'all hear me better. Um, I want to do the ayahuasca thing in Massachusetts. Was it Massachusetts? Oh God! All right, real quick, we're gonna just do one breath. Okay, good. Hey, Tab. Gonna do one breath. I want to try to knock a couple of these things out, but y'all know, some of these like I have one plan, and my spirit team have a whole nother plan. They're like, girl, you need to talk about this. I realized why I needed to talk about the Pope yesterday. And I was going to read last night and fell straight asleep. It's not the death threat. Oh! Okay. So Libby or FFA, somebody revealed yesterday that this guy, frick, I didn't write his name. Oh, yeah, I did. David Axelrod, who was like formerly of the Obama campaign, met with the Pope this weekend or this week. Jen, girl, you got to figure out those triggers because I'm trying to avoid mine. Okay. Oh, I'm getting chills already. So I had the Pope on here since Sunday, y'all. We were supposed to read about the Pope because I had read about the and heard about the death threat. You know, that whole Avalonian thing. First of all, that's how you know it ain't that boy. That's how you know it ain't that boy, that orange one. Because he don't know shit about no papal history. Come on, man. I'm sorry, y'all. This is a grown-ups live. So if you're not a grown-up, please dip. No, 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 no. Yeah, right. He's from Chicago. So, but the threat of of a historical event that happened 70 years ago or something like that. That, I swear I want to call him every name in the book. I see you next Tuesday does not know anything about papal history. That's why I'm telling you he's not alive, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Exactly. No, listen. Why will David? Okay, David Axelrod in the lineup of notable people, right? He's not a VP. He's not a Secretary of State. You know what I'm saying? So, like, why would you have an audience with them? Okay. So, and that was so funny because I've had Barry, Cammy, the Pope. I've had so many people on my list, and I just can never get to it because Spirit Team be like, "Hey, look at this, look at this. Let's talk about this." And it's so interesting because a lot of the things that we've been talking about is coming to pass, and I'm like, I told y'all this week was gonna be fire. I didn't tell y'all. I relayed the message, but I said this week was gonna be fire, y'all. And what has it been since April touched the one? Since April touched a one, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What has it been? And if you remember when I was trying to do the March reading, I'm like, okay, we're gonna read on March. And then I heard, ooh, April. April's the time. And I'm like, but we're reading on March. What are you talking about? Okay, March is gonna be fun, but April finna be lit. And I was like, oh, okay. And April's so doggone lit that almost every reading we get is wands, 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 wands. And I'm like, oh, fire, power. Yeah, but you know, that history, that is the history. However, that guy would not know that history. He wouldn't know that history. He wouldn't have cared in this in that time period. I mean, like he wouldn't have cared because he was focused on American presidents that he liked. You know, you never hear of him saying that he liked any of Europe's history, not even his own, not even his German history, not even his Scotland history. So it's like he doesn't even talk about his background. The only things he's ever talked about, like really loving, is well, correction. There is one piece of European history he likes, but other than that, he talked about those two presidents. So it was Andrew Jackson. Um, reasons should be obvious, and then it was the one with the Mount Rushmore. Garfield. It was somebody. Somebody I don't remember. Cleveland. I don't know. No. I know what they threatened him with, but he wouldn't know the history to know how to threaten that. You get what I'm saying? Like he would not have known the papal history. Anyway, so just real quick, I want to regulate because I gotta hurry up. Hand over heart, hand over diaphragm. Deep breath for 3 to 6 seconds, however long you can do it. Hold your breath for 3 to 6 seconds, and then release your breath until your lungs are completely empty. So 3 to 6 more seconds. Um, Now, while you're doing those 3 steps, we're going to elevate the breath a little bit, right? So, one, we'll be paying attention to how that breath feels going over our cilia, the little hairs in our nose, down through our nasal passage into our body, because we need to be intentional and paying attention to the moment. But we're also envisioning the energy, the white light of love and protection, either going through our crown chakra or Mother Earth's coming up through our feet chakras, what root chakra, um, or the orb, however you see it, because your spirituality is your journey, your path, okay? So we're just going to envision that, putting this protection in and through and around us. And as you hold your breath, I want you to see your own energy, wherever your own energy resides. Mine, like, births from my heart. So it's heart chakra energy. I hope y'all can hear me better. Um, and it just makes sense because I'm a very empathic person. And then you see your own energy expanding as you exhale your breath, and it touches that of the heavens or the spiritual world. It is crazy what we got going on. Well, we said this week was going to be lit, and so it is. Which means next week is going to amp up this past week with the consequences. So this is going to be fun to watch. And we said that this was the week they were going to be likely switching leadership. Like, this is ridiculous. Why are you here, sir? He's just riding on the sidewalk. Go get on the grass and do your job. Leave me alone. I think he's trying to pretend like he's working while everybody else is actually working. He really is just pretending. Anyway, all right, at the sound of the bell, let's do our breath. If you couldn't hear it, I did it. I love breathing. I hope y'all do too. All right, let's get going. Okay, so thank you. Um, let's get going. Let's get going. So let's look into this Pope real quick. First, let's see what message we're trying to get regarding the Pope, since it went on my list first. So let's see. Oh, yeah, you can see my cards on the replay, so that's great. Please go ahead, like, thumbs up, and all that jazz. I would really appreciate it. Woo! Something came out. Ah, Queen of Pentacles. All right. That's an interesting card. I'm saying, tell me what you want me to know about the. And that energy is a chariot underneath. I don't know. I'm not feeling the. Oh, okay. Four of Cups. Oh, and Queen of Cups. At the split, again, the chariot in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I know where I want to automatically go, you guys. I want to automatically go to um, the VOTESs because that's supposed to be coming very soon, and that'll take care of this problem with the Pope. If I see the King of Cups, I'm gonna go with it because again, I'm remembering that Barry's man went over there to talk to him. So what the hell, bro? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Like, can y'all hear me clearly? I'm. This is switching. Is that Mother Mary? No, this isn't actually religion. Like seriously, look. There's nothing there to cut. That's literally a sidewalk. It is distracting for me because I can't take my medicine. Because at the dentist, they like to take your blood pressure for some reason, and if it's high, they won't see you. I don't think he knows I'm here. I got hit on by an old man today. Okay, I'm almost going there. I'm almost going there because y'all know we kept getting these cards when we were talking about the reset. Temperance and Ace of Cups. And I just got the Ace of Wands in reverse. You know, aces are yeses. In fact, all three of these cards were yeses. In fact, the only card on here that's a no is the Four of Cups in reverse. And that one is still about renewal and new opportunities and refusing. Is that what you think? Is that what you're getting to? Oh, the old man. Girl, yeah. He was real slick with it. Like he really was. I ain't gonna lie. But it like if I'm, as a survivor, I get freaked out by strange men. I don't know why. Because it was somebody I knew who did that to me. Oh shit. Oh wow. All these yeses. Okay, so we have to stick with ooh, ooh, girls. This is three major arcana in a row. Hangman in reverse, Hierophant, Judgment. There's our mercenary in reverse, and another major, which is the Magician, which is our Starboy card. I think we're going to have to stick with this being about is the Pope going to be part of that? Is he going to be a part of that ICC switch or something? I wonder if he's meeting with anybody in the ICC. Or not the ICC, the United Nations or something. There's I forget which one it is. It's either NATO or United Nations, where written into the treaty is they have the ability to pull together a team to help govern a country that needs it. Yeah. Hey, Ladybug. Oh my God, I'm getting like waves of chills. This is what's crazy. I'm getting waves of chills. And the crazy thing too, though, blah, blah, I was about to call you Beb. That was somebody else. I wrote the that on Friday. I had it on my other notes. Like I'm keeping this one because I just bought this on Friday. No, I just bought this sometime last week so that I can keep track of what we read on or what I want to read on. Um, Oh my God, last night I had a dream about Barry. But it was a weird ass dream because Barry had a baby. And then I woke up at 3 something in the morning. But I remember very clearly that it was Barry. And I was like, I won't say friends, but we were getting to know each other, like either through our kids or something. It was weird. Um, Either he was talking to me about how to talk to my son, or I can't remember everything. I really can't. It has something to do with parenting. Either I gave him parenting advice or he gave me parenting advice. And it was very clearly Barry. I don't know why, though. I don't know what that means metaphorically or symbolically. Because, one, I can't remember everything that's in it. But two, I've never dreamt of him, ever. But I woke up at 3 and I forgot what I woke up I woke up right after something, and I was sitting in it for a second, and then I was like, you know what, I might as well stay up. And so I stayed up. But I did dream of him. Okay. So here's the okay. So the energy under these cards, these major arcana that just came out, is the shenanigans. Yes, Barry O. And the mercenary knight, the evil mercenary knight. So that is the energy behind the hangman in reverse, the Hierophant card, and the Judgment card. The only thing that hasn't come to pass yet is finding out definitively about the swaps. I bit my thing again, so it could be that, Susie. It could be that, Becky. Okay, so Susie said, baby symbolizes new beginnings. Um, Something is coming, symbolizes leadership and diplomacy. And then Becky says, dreaming about a president having a baby often symbolizes the birth of a new idea, project, or significant life change. Oh, that's interesting. Hi, Karma. Okay. I keep getting waves of goosebumps. I just looked down. Oh my God, I'm telling you guys. I just looked down and saw again the Queen of Cups. Is that what you're getting, Susie? I'm like, I feel like I'm afraid to say it. Um, because we're supposed to be finding out about the Pope. So he has something to do with this, which would explain why they're coming out 1-2 punching and speeding up this dementia thing. They have the very consistent lockstep message of 25 him now, please. And I've been hearing people recently, over the last couple days, say, President Rubio. So I know this is curated messaging. I told y'all Marco was behind this junk, allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. I told y'all, I said I feel it, that Marco was behind all of this. And I do think, oh, because remember our reading about the Italian Olympics. I told y'all Marco was behind this. Like, I can't shake it. It's still strong. He went to Italy. I think word got the Pope. Because he did get stronger on the scene after. everybody got strung on the scene around mid-February. Lady K returned. Barry returned. We started hearing from Pete more because I think Pete's going to be VP. She's going to run the race she wants, the way she wants to run it. Of course, after the coalition and stuff. Uh, oh man, it's resonating heavy. We're right. We're right. Yep. Yep. Suze, I do remember that. Hey, Angela. He does. He definitely knows more. And I think it is definitely because of something that happened in February. And all that kicked off right before the first missile went. Y'all, it's something extremely okay. Because look at this too. If we're talking about the Pope, right? Ah, so many chills. Oh, like, I am chilling over here so seriously. Wait. Because I'm reading for the Pope. And I'm trying to read this in context of the Pope, but the Pope is part of this puzzle. Yeah, the seals. Yeah. I don't remember either, but thank God we do have videos if I ever get around to watching them back. But I'm not okay. I think it's all coming together because it's all here, you know. So okay, like I don't want to get stuck on one meaning for cards and things. Excuse me, but looking here, we have the Queen of Pentacles once again. Y'all know this is one of the Tulse cards, right? Um, then we had the new beginning, like refusing whatever it is that they're trying to do. But this was also that other lady card, the Amanda card. Yeah, that was also the Amanda card. Amanda BFF. And then right here. So it's like whatever this chick is doing, this greed, codependent, possessive, mean spirited chick right now, whatever she's doing is starting something new. Is like refusing to take anything less than or have anything less than what we're supposed to be having. Um, this is crazy because it's followed by the abuse of power. So these are the top cards when I was saying, like, tell me about the Pope. I'm gonna have to do a spread real quick so that I can put things in the right place. So maybe that'll help me out a little bit more. Only thing missing from here is a sword. There are no. The only air card is the Magician card. That's the only one, and I think this is pulling. Y'all actually, I think we had. I remember something about either the 22nd or the 26th, in one of our readings. I remember something about the 22nd or the 26th. One of those two things. Oh, wait. It's one of these cards. The 21st? Yes. It's either, okay, so now we're talking about the 2 week. The 2 week is supposed to say, the 2 week, like I said, is supposed to be the consequence of the 1 week. Like what transpires, and it's supposed to be quick. Okay. The 2 week had heavy information about the documentation, about the proof. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, that chick has the documents. She has the proof. Then there's a refusal. Whatever offer they're trying to give her to shut her up, that's the refusal. Because whatever she says is going to expose the abuse of power that kept this one from her rightful place. How does that work with the Pope, though? That's my question. Oh, I said if I see the King of Cups. I said if I see the King of Cups, y'all. I went to pick this up and look who's on top of the. And then there's the the VOTES fixing card. There it is, and my AI card. This man getting on my nerves. So whatever's in between this and this is crazy. Now, I said the 1 week is supposed to start everything going. Um, like I was like, this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be wild. The number that stuck out the most, honestly, it was either the 15th or the 16th of this week, and then it was the 19th. Because I remember something about that too. But then when we read week to week with April, that second week was like whatever was on the 1 week, that 2 week, the numbers with the two, that 2 week was gasoline. So whatever happens during the April with the 1 weeks, or that 9 day period, 8 day period, whatever happens with that is the two is gasoline on top of that. It wasn't about tax day. It had nothing to do with taxes. Anyway, for me, but I know what it stands for. But because I remember like, why this? Uh, y'all, ugh. um, okay, where was I going? This one, this one, this one. Okay, all right. So on top of this, I wish I could take a picture right now. I really wish I could take a picture right now of these cards. I gotta sit on this. Um, Matter of fact, let me show you. I'm gonna show you guys these cards real quick, okay? I'm gonna need your ass to get off of my channel. Thank you. Bye bye. I'm sorry. That was rude as hell to get on somebody else's. Like, this is TikTok behavior. I don't expect that on YouTube. That was TikTok behavior. Okay? Anyway, let me flip this for you guys. All right. Hold on. We got to get the things here. Okay, so this is the deck energy. So bottom of the deck energy, split energy. Those are the first four cards. All right. I got to sit on this. This is a loud message. Did you grab it? If you grab it, please post it in the chat. Okay. I hope you grabbed it. All right. Now, thank you, babes. Okay, because I want to put it away to see what you're trying to tell me here. Oh, Jesus. Why am I getting chill after chill after chill? Y'all, we're in some big energy right now. We're in some incredibly, wonderfully big energy right now. Woo! Exciting. Exciting. Show me, show me, show me. Whoop. Show me, show me, show me. Please show me what this is. Thank you so much. You saw it, right? It was really intense. Show me, show me, show me, please. Yeah, we're definitely Da Vinci coding right now. Show me, show me, show me. What does this mean? Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Release. Oh my goodness. But this is crazy because the energies of that, I think we just got to sit back and watch. I really do think we got to sit back and watch. Why do you keep coming over here? Okay. Anyway, first of all, Bumble and B says hello. Hey, y'all. Oh, and Maya. Maya's back there. Hi, Bumble. Hi, B. Okay. This is our energy, right? The Eight of Swords in reverse. The finally realizing that our cage is not our cage. We're getting some release from this, right? Hey, beautiful. You saw them? Well, I don't know if you saw anybody because I didn't flip it. But the energies underneath is they're infighting. And look, it's Four of Swords and Five of Wands. The Four of Swords, that burnt out energy, that um, overwhelm energy, that isolation, kicking them out the group type of energy. Um, I think we just have to watch. Right. I'm thinking we just have to watch because we're free. Okay. So if that 8 is our foundation of this reading, so that I'm trying to get explain. Okay. So the challenge here is okay. The 10 of Pentacles. It's the cheating. It's the Epstein class. It's the corruption. Okay. So 10 of things, and then look, weird. Like it's like that was our challenge. And here's the energy of it. It's like you don't need to feel that challenge because we've been isolated, we've been introspective, and this is the Ten of Swords in reverse. There's a light to the end of the tunnel here. So that's very interesting. What happened in the past? And how does this deal with the Pope? Okay, there's the flipping. That's what happened. We are talking about that. Everything is congealing now. That's what's, oh my God, that's what's happening. All the lines are finally starting to cross. Like we had this and this and this and this and this going, but now the lines are crossing. Now everything is converging. There's the word I'm looking for, not congealing. That's gross. Now it's converging. Sorry, here we go. I'm like, my head's cut off. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Is that there's convergence. There's proof sitting here. We didn't have access to it. They had hidden the proof. Look, pentacles, pentacles, pentacles. That's the past and documents. Okay. So the current energy then of this reading that you're talking about here, what is the current energy of this reading? Because I got like 5 minutes. What is the current energy of this reading? What's that current energy, buds? Okay. Do I take it on top? No. Okay. What's the current energy? Nope. One or two, please. Nothing intensive of a reading. Okay. All right. Yeah. We honestly gotta sit back and just watch them fight. Here comes the 5 of Wands again. For us, it's in reverse. We gotta have peace. We have to understand that this is working in our favor. We've like really done our part. Like the next part is to register people and go vote and all that stuff. But as far as like being worried, it's like you can rest that part of your brain now because now the next part needs to be underway. And why? Because Rube's effed up. King of Wands, this is Pope Leo. They're butting heads. With the man's social media and AI, of course. This is Page of Cups. Y'all know Page of Cups is our narco card. Narco's supposed to be a Catholic, but Narco is on a trip. He wants power. He's so close. They're bumping heads. So all we got to do is sit back and let them fight. All we got to do is sit back, let them fight. Exactly. Sit back, let them fight. We've done our part. The worrying part is done. Now, the rock we had to push up the mountain is now over the tip of the mountain. Now it's gaining speed. Now it's turning into an avalanche. Exactly. Okay. There's a lot of resistance energy though. Because spiritual renewal, it's a given. It's coming. However, the resistance to it, the non-spirituality, the impropriety, the, let's just say, blasphemy, right? Interesting. Okay. Okay. Because with that resistance, y'all, the energy that's going underneath, the energy that's working in the back, whatever, with that resistance, it's just going to bring the downfall of these people. Nine of Wands. This is the, when I saw it, oh yeah, you got two knights energy. This is, I heard MAGA faithful, right? I'm so bothered. I heard MAGA faithful. And then thinking of this, I heard, this is actually, now, Knight of Pentacles is our mercenary knight. However, seeing all these pentacles all over the ground, this isn't the mercenary knight anymore. This is the Broligarchs. They are losing their status. That's why I was struggling with it for a second, because I'm like, from king to knight, this is quite a fall. You're skipping a level. Those who are not cash solvent. Oh man. Okay, so yeah, that's the warehouse fires. That's all of that. Okay, I'm telling y'all, we don't have to do anything else. This is like, just just watch, babe. Just watch. It's not our turn. It's not our turn to fight anymore. We get to take our fight and our voices to the pole now. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. We had this before. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. There's the Four of Cups in reverse again, and then the Ace of Wands. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to do anything. Thy will be done. We don't have to do anything. Yeah. And with the drum, yes. Is that Marge on the right? Um, who did we have her for? Who did we have her as? I don't remember. But I think so. Because this is the Queen of Pentacles here, right? And then this is the Queen of Swords. This I'm just seeing, I just see people working together, you know? I don't know why it's delayed. I have no idea. It's not Mercury retrograde, I'm pretty sure. Ah, yes. Okay, that's the Seven of Pentacles just then. Y'all, as far as the Pope, though, I'm not getting the Pope. I'm not getting the Pope. I don't get the Pope. This was a reading about us. So maybe the Pope is just, I'm not getting the Pope. Okay, let me take these 4 minutes and then I gotta go. I'm not getting the Pope. Why am I not getting the Pope? I'm not getting the Pope. Which ones do I do? Is that rain? I'm not getting the Pope. Can you show me the Pope? Show me the Pope. Okay, well, we did. We got Pope Leo. I forgot where he was in that piece. Oh, yeah. He's part of the fight. Okay, never mind. I did get the Pope. Okay. That's the Six of Cups, and that's the Wheel of Fortune, and then that's the Nine of Cups here. He's just going to have a hand in the top lane. Okay. This is weird. Okay, you didn't want me to put the Nine of Cups away. The greed, the materialism, the children stuff, the pedophilia, all that. Okay, let me ask on that. Oh, there it is. Again, it's like I'm just getting like we're done fighting. Like we're finished. We, the ones who have been holding the space, trying to say, look, can you see? Look. I feel like we're the ones done. Um, Now it's like the next group, your turn, because the next group is going to be the ones who are doing an about face. Why? Because of this. So these two here are talking, man. These two are talking. This is saying, okay, go deal with the monster you helped create. Go deal with the monster that you helped feed. That's not our fight. I'm not feeling like we have to keep fighting anymore. Like, not us. It's not our fight anymore. We've done our part. Now they're taking it over. Um, Now they're taking it over. Let me look at the ICC real quick. Okay, can you show me the ICC then? ICC. They are building a case on. I feel like, because this is my VOTER shenanigans card. Not the who, but the what. Um, I know that Illinois or whoever, mayor, complained to the ICC. Somebody's there. Because here's the Knight of Wands in reverse. That's our MAGA people card. And then here's the Ten of Cups. They're discontent. They're breaking up. They're no longer a lock and step family. They're no longer invited at the table. In fact, what are you showing me? Okay, ICC. So I'm getting that the ICC is working with that. Oh, Poland did. Oh my God. Here's okay. Two things, right? Again, light at the end of the tunnel. This is a Ten of Swords in reverse. The betrayal card, right? So light at the end of the tunnel. However, this is going in the challenge position. And the challenge to it is the infiltration. They have also been infiltrated by the I state. I remember reading this a while ago. They're also infiltrated. The I state has, for entertainment purposes only, and allegedly, have I was gonna put this back. There's relief and release coming. Um, and there's the proof. They got all the proof, man. There's the proof. And it's like somebody was delaying it because that was Pentacles. So somebody was delaying it, blocking it, etc. But I think they've rooted them out. There it is. I think they've rooted them out because in the past we have the King of Cups being turned upside down. So the attack on Biden, right? And also Biden not doing his job. Um, Queen of Cups upside down. This is her not getting her due. He didn't fight for her. He didn't protect her. And then the devil. This is the past, right? That's the past. And we know who the devil represents. Um, and then here's our false offers. To me, I just got that these are the bots. The knights that are not real. The knights that romance people with ideologies of these people are not working for you, I can work for you. or and then karma. Okay, so no, no. I'm like, no, because it's a lot. But yes. Okay, here's why. So the current energy, looking at this as a story together, this is the chosen global conflict, right? So this has the ICC concerned, is the chosen global conflict, is the outing of this state being very infiltrated in so much, right? Poland, remember that guy? They're oh yes, because they also did shenanigans with their stuff, yeah. Um, and then the false victory. Now they're looking back at wait, what's and then the braggadocious man too. I feel like the ICC knows that this man is not alive. I think they're just trying to figure out who it is behind the door. Who's behind the curtain? Who's pulling the levers? Who's the real wizard? That's what they're trying to do. That's what they're trying to do. And it has been overwhelming them. Because again, and this is three tens. Hold on. Yeah. That's the Wheel of Fortune 10. That's the Ten of Swords 10. That's the Wands 10. That is, and then we saw the Cups 10 earlier. Um, so there's completion here. Completion is here. But here's the other thing too, is like in the current energy, they do know with the VOTESs anyway, that this was involved, not noticed. In both of these, the current energy, we get both red state and blue state. We get both of them in this current energy. They are looking at everything and they're trying to see how to make karma pay. And both of those are fire energy too, by the way. So is that all fire? Everything except the I state. The I state is air to blow the flames. So I state's not setting the fires. I state is blowing them. Okay. This came again though. This is the energy running underneath, humming underneath. Is this deception, this blocked emotion, this not wanting? Because when I think spiritual renewal, I'm thinking of the Great Reset. So it's like trying to block the Great Reset. But the thing is, the reset's going to happen regardless of what. Exactly. Here she comes again, and who's blocking it? That's the thing. Who is the mercenary knight being paid to block the Great Reset? So ICC. Oh, and they have the document. That's what they're trying to prove. They're trying to prove who is. Yes, look, and they're going to. They're going to prove it. They know. They're so close to finding out. Look at this. First of all, this is how this came out. Page of swords. I mean, page of cups. A page of pentacles. This is learning. This is realizing. This is holding the documents. This is knowing the truth. Um, having the proof. What do you have the proof of? The oligarch who's behind it all, who's paying for it all. Then what happens? Here is the absolute evidence. They got to get their hands on the clinching evidence. But I still feel like it's going to come. Um, who's the anxiety? The anxiety has to be for them. Well, the anxiety is also, again, being in unprecedented times in the modern world. Here we go. Oh my God. Because they know. I told you, they know. They know the guy is not alive. That's why they've been humoring him for a little while. But then when the threat came, they were like, oh, hell no. And then when it impacted their economies, they're like, can't do it. Um, when I say it's close because now they're done humoring people. They just need to get their hands on that last piece of evidence, the damning piece of evidence. That's it. And I will tell you that they're so close that the people think they're touching the people, like in the respect of like the people who did it. They know how close it is because look at this anxiety, look at this the death here. It is so damn close. This is here, learning, knowing who's behind it, needing this clincher piece of document because they're also looking into the bank funds. You see, France is looking into that boy, Starby. Um, oh my goodness, homeboy is not able to sleep. Somebody might self check out very soon. By the way, here we go. I think it might be him. He doesn't feel like the killer type though. Oh, he might not self check out. They might check him out because he's a weak link. Starboy and the secrets. What's that? Hold on. What is that? That's the tower, ain't it? Hold on. I'm like, I see another number peeking here. Yes, it is. Y'all, we're that damn close. Oh my God. We're that damn close. Look here. Under the secret, about the steal, about the sneaking, about the changing, about the miscommunication, about all of that. Scared the shit out of me. This feels like Hungary, actually. Victor, baby, listen, I just slammed these down. The moving on card. I had an impression that Victor wasn't upset about what happened, right? I had this impression when I heard about it. I was like, why don't I feel him being upset? Why don't I feel him whatever? And then I found out he conceded. I was like, that's weird. Why would he just concede? Especially when he got this group who needs it. I think Homeboy about to get a sweetheart deal. Because look at this 7. This was the other 7 I was going to show you that peeked out. Oh, damn, I got to go. Look at the other 7 I said was peeking out. This one, standing your ground, having courage, perseverance, fighting. Because I'm like, why did he just, it's his party that was like, oh, it was cheating, it was cheating, it was cheating. And I'm like, but he's not saying that. His party's saying that. He's not saying that. He just conceded. And I don't even think they expected him to concede. And I'm like, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Girl, as soon as I slammed the deck down, when I just realized, wait, Victor, because, oh my God, Victor is spilling tea. Victor's spilling tea. I told you, the 7 of Swords I got as hungry. There was strategy to this. And it was right under the moon, too. So I'm like, he's sneaking away. And then you have how suddenly his thing ended and he should have won because he was leading until Shady went there, right? Girl, look. And you got the guy who was planning, like, the plans. Oh my God. Victor. Yep. 12. Not that 12 matters. Oh, that was the date of the election for him. 12. New perspective. Homeboy. Why did I just get Ruta or Rute or somebody? Yep. The government in upside down, the Hierophant in upside down, in reverse. I promise you, y'all, I think Victor is about to give it to them. Because this follows needing all of this evidence, making the connections, all the rich boys pouring into Hungary. Victor, 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 Victor. I'm sorry, Victor. Hold on. Let me see. Because as soon as I opened it, it was moving on. Forgiveness, acceptance. Come on, man. Are you serious? Okay, hold on. Give me a yes or no, please. I just want a yes or no, no matter what orientation. Yes or no. See, that's acceptance of loss, avoiding conflict, letting go of grudges, being humble, seeking peace. And then the earth card, yes. And then the magician card, yes. The manipulation. Notice he didn't let that happen in his thing. And it was easy to have let that happen. Let me say my thing. Is Victor supplying information to ICC? Is Victor, did he meet with Ruta? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And there he is again. There he is again. Seven of Swords. Yes, he did. And then this was the other card that I saw, which is the Strength card. He did. He did, he will, he is. This is yes. Three of Cups celebration card. I gotta go. You mean deal with who is Nate? I don't know who Nate is. To get out of Mea Culpa. Oh, look, the Wheel of Fortune. Yes. Ruta, and Victor. Tower. Tower. He's bringing the tower. He's giving them what they need. Oh my God. Okay. So what's the outcome of this thing? Okay. Let's see. It's judgment. Some people will escape judgment in the courts, but I don't think they're going to escape judgment in the street because I see our MAGA faithful here. And then the Empress is going to take care of some loosened ends. Who's the King of Wands? Is this your Prince boy? No, he's the King of Swords. Oh, Leo, bringing it all the way back. Leo, leadership. Leo, leadership. Not allowing, they're not standing for it anymore. There needs to be change. Okay, so Nate, what's the question? A deal with Nate. Yes, yes. Um, or the Hague. I'm getting the Hague because he would be, he would have, yeah, I'm getting the Hague because that was the 10 of Pentacles. So that went from 9 to 10. So yes, it's the Hague. And again, the Strength card came back out. And again, recovery. He's looking for help. He's looking for protection. He's going to give it up for protection. I think he was threatened. Oh my God. Where did that come from? Y'all, let me write Victor down. I don't know what time I'm going to be on. I'm sorry. I can't, I don't have a life where I can nail this down. Victor. Okay. Victor. Hungry. Turncoat. All right. I got to run because I can't miss this dentist appointment. And I still got to get the kids out of school. So that'd be 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, 2:20. I don't know. I gotta go. Um, oh my God, you just be spilling all the tea and you know I ain't got all that time. Listen, my team was just like, you ain't got the time, you shouldn't have started. Ah, but it's interesting because I know Ruta is NATO, but it's like people kind of going rogue, so to speak. Like, because you have to think about it. NATO can't be NATO. That's what it is. That's what it is. I got the chills. NATO can't be NATO because NATO still has the Americas attached to it. But if you remember, they created their own thing, right? They created their own thing. So, um, so no, it's not going through NATO. It is not going through NATO. It is going through, they're going to go through the ICC because America's not part of that, don't respect it, blah, 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 blah. Exactly, they're crossing lines. So they can't go through NATO because America's part of that and they would have to say, say that they're doing that. But Root, that's why his behind is getting stronger. They're trying to pacify until they can pull the plug. This is interesting. I'm like, why am I getting this? I'm just talking to you because I'm getting it as soon as I'm saying it as soon as I get it because I didn't think about that. But that's what's happening is they're trying to get everything, every duck, every line, and then they're going to pull the trap. It's just going to close right on top of them. Interesting. Oh my goodness, you guys. I don't know about the documents. If we're gonna know about those documents, oh sorry, the knee. My knee is hurting. I don't know if we're gonna know about the documents, like, and you notice I'm done with my reading and they stop cutting the grass. You notice that, right? God dog it. They were distracting the hell out of me. And I just realized I'm getting all these downloads because it's quieter. Because it's quieter. Like they just wasted my beautiful wind time because either my dad's going to be out here when I get back or the mosquitoes will. And I don't have any more spray. Um, but anyway, so yeah, if y'all listen, like I used to be like other people. Oh, my dad is here. Okay. I used to be like other people going, nobody's doing anything, nobody's doing anything. And then it's like one of those readings or something we got. Um, the people were working. That people were working. And I was like, wait, what? And then I understood, I think, especially after Bondi's burn book, that people have assignments. Because when I heard that she was looking for what they're looking for, I'm like, oh, they went in with assignments. It's like, you look over here, look over here. This is what you're looking for. If you find it, tell me what the number is. We think nothing's happening. So much is happening. So much is happening. All right, you guys, I love you much. Um, if you guys are just now joining, I am about to set it to public so that you can go back and watch it. Ugh, damn it, I bit my tongue, bit my mouth again, so that you can go back and watch the replay. Exactly. We have to read on Swallow. Like, he's on my list. I got to get to him. But you see how the team be like taking over. They were like, nope, you got to read about this. All right, so I'm going to go. I'm going to come back on today. I just can't tell you when. It'll likely be nighttime. But anyway, peace out. Where's the X? All right.